Today, we're going to pick the winners of every single trade that happened last year during the NFL season. Real quick, though, want to give a shout out to everyone that likes the video and subscribes to the channel, and also to all the new members. Members get early access to all new videos, so become a member today. But yeah, let's just start things off here with the first trade of the season last year, which was Debo to the Commanders for a 5th-round pick.
I don't know. This one's not... I don't feel any way about it, honestly. Like, does there have to be a winner here?
Yeah, we can do win, lose, or draw.
If I disagree with anything, I'm a douchebag to you. But I'm gonna say draw here. I like Debo completely nothing with Washington. Jordan James, I guess, is still a 49er, but does he have any path to playing time? Right now, I guess I'd lean San Francisco because at least Jordan James is still there. And Debo didn't do anything.
He got the ball 72 times. 727 catches. 727 catches. 727 yards. With the price that they gave up for him, I guess it's like I would lean Commanders win personally, but I'm okay with the draw here. They're paying him a lot of money too, right? Because they gave him, let's see, team guaranteed $17 million. Ugh, man, $3 million in incentives.
Yeah, I think the money definitely does matter. He was guaranteed $15 million.
Yeah. I would say because the better players on the Commanders, I would say Commanders win, but I'm okay if you say draw. So let's just move on to the next trade that happened. Jonah Jackson to the Bears for a 6th-round pick.
Yeah, this one's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Jonah Jackson's quite good, and they gave up absolutely nothing to get him.
Absolutely nothing.
Easy Chicago.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna say I don't know who Gavin Bartholomew is, but I like the name.
He's not a linebacker.
He is a tight end.
I don't know who this is.
And I'll tell you what.
Oh no, I do
not on the team.
Yeah,
this was. I guess they traded that pick away. So yeah, easy win for the Bears. We move on to another Bears offensive lineman trade. Joe Thuney for a 4th-round pick from the Chiefs.
Another easy Bears win, I would say. Joe Thuney didn't really give up much to get him, and he is one of the better guards in the league. Like, I don't know how the Bears pulled this off at the time, and they had great seasons in 2025. It's easy Bears win
for a 4th-round pick. Like, man, they really did not. Oh, it was this year's 4th, like this current draft.
So it hasn't happened yet.
So it hasn't happened yet. So we don't know exactly what the return is yet. But I mean, 4th-round pick for Joe Thuney. I think that's an easy win for the Bears. Christian Kirk to the Texans for 7th-round pick, this season's 7th-round pick from the Jags. Who cares?
I mean, I guess to use your Debo logic, they got something out of Christian Kirk. What are they going to find?
I guess.
Them being Jacksonville in the 7th. Well, he played a couple games.
What did he have? Like under 300 yards receiving?
28 catches for 239 and a touchdown. It's not great, but I mean, the 7th-round pick is maybe they're on the roster. You know?
Draw. I would say this is a draw. But you want to give it to the Texans? Honestly, it's a who cares,
I'm saying I was based on what you said about the Commanders. I know Debo produced a little bit more, obviously. Had basically double the production of Christian Kirk. But, like, I'm fine with a wash here. This is a who cares trade.
Yeah. Does it really matter? Probably not. Christian Kirk is, I believe, on another team already, right? Didn't he sign with somebody? Who did he sign with?
Niners
is on the 49ers. So, there you go. Okay. Ooh, probably an easier trade to pick a winner of. Geno Smith to the Raiders for a 3rd-round pick, which turned into Jalen Milroe.
You can look at it like, hey, the Raiders used a 3rd-round pick to secure number 1. I'd make that trade. But
true.
But I think because Geno's already gone. And was not good at all.
Terrible.
Jalen Milroe maybe could be something, but he also might not be. But I'll take the potential, I guess, of Milroe. Whether or not he ever starts for Seattle, tough to say, but at least it's not Geno currently.
Yeah. I would say
you got Sam Darnold instead.
exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Ditched Geno and got a Super Bowl.
That's what I was going to say. I think you give this win to the Seahawks just because of what happened after with Sam Darnold winning the Super Bowl. Jalen Milroe, he's like a project, right? You take a third-round guy or quarterback in the third round, you hope he develops well. I like Jalen Milroe as like an athlete. We'll see if he can develop as a quarterback, but Geno Smith stunk. So, yeah, I think it's an easy W for the Seahawks. Okay. Laramie Tunsil. Yeah. Personal friend of ours, right, Bale?
Yes, that's true.
Laramie Tunsil for a second. Okay, there's a lot in this trade. This year, 2026 second and a fourth. Last year's third, which turned into Jalen Noel. And last year's seventh, which turned into LaQuint Allen, which is a different team, right?
Yeah, he's on the Jags. I guess that pick was traded away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a TBD, right?
And there's a fourth-round pick. Laramie Tunsil and a fourth-round pick, which is Jalen Lane. TBD. Yeah, I would say TBD because we kind of need to see maybe who that second-round pick's going to turn into, right?
Yeah, the fourth maybe could end up being a player too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Laramie Tunsil has helped the Commanders too much because they were really, really bad this year, but he's also pretty good when he's not holding. So, or false starting. He's like quite good, but it was a big return. I mean, Jalen Noel could end up being a good player. And, you know, that second round pick's pretty high. So we'll see what Houston's able to turn that into. But I would say TBD at this time. It's hard to make any type of win or lose.
Right. I guess. Yeah, I mean, Larry Tunsil's a good player. I was going to say maybe getting the contract off the books for the Texans is kind of, I mean, they had to, right? Because I think they're in a little bit of cap situation, but yeah, TBD. So draw for now. Maybe we'll look back at this a year from now and have a better idea because of that, the picks from this year. All right. Kenny Pickett for DTR and a fifth-round pick.
Which turned into Y.A. Black, who actually did play a little bit this year, interestingly enough, for Pittsburgh.
Yes. Okay. Oh, man. I'm going to say, who cares?
It is a big who cares. I kind of like DTR as, you know, like an Eagles-specific backup because if Jalen Hurts were to get injured, like Thompson Robinson at least gives you some of that mobility. Yeah. But, I mean, he never appeared for the Eagles. I'm not even sure if he's still rostered.
Not on the team. You know where he's at now.
The Orlando Storm.
The Orlando Storm of the UFL. A team that has not even played a game yet. They just became a team in October.
It's a big who cares.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think Cleveland wins because they got Kenny Pickett, who also is no longer there.
Who cares trade.
Elf on a shelf.
Yeah. All right. Up next, Kenyon Green and a 2026 sixth-round pick for Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and also a sixth-round pick for this year. Didn't Chauncey Gardner-Johnson retire?
He definitely played. I don't know that he's retired. I didn't hear that. Maybe that's true, but no, he's on the Bills supposedly. But you know, he played a little bit for Houston, and then got cut. I think it went to Chicago, or maybe there was like a
he was on the Ravens for a little bit. Funny enough, practice squad. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Yeah. Played 3 games, and then the Texans released him.
Yeah, in September. I mean, weird, but at least they got somebody to play for them briefly. This is it's a wash. A lot of these are going to be washes.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We're off to a great start with some of these trades. I mean, geez, Kyer Elam Gator, 6th-round pick for a 5th and a 7th. I kind of don't care about this trade.
I don't think any of these players actually play at all. Like Kyer Elam, I don't think he did anything, and Jordan Hancock might have played a little bit more as like a special teamer, but
right, man,
I made a ton of impact.
We're just kind of going off of the order of how trades happen. So, okay, I'm trying to figure out who Dalvin Gashaw is.
It's surely a misprint. It's got to be Devon Gashaw.
It's a misprint. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I know a different one. It is him. Okay.
Yeah, give me New Orleans there. Gashaw at least played.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know that he started a ton, but he's credited with 14 starts on Pro Football Reference. And
getting a starter for a 7th-round pick is good.
Yeah, you'll take that all day. A big run stuffing nose tackle. Like the production shouldn't be crazy, and he still put up 43 combined tackles. And again, to your point, you'll take a starter for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like you said before, like the 7th-round pick the guy might not even make the team, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, Kenneth Murray in a 7th, which turned into Phil Maffa, for a 6th-round pick, which turned into Khalil Mullings. Sure. I mean,
Kenneth Murray started
he
a little
did
bit,
start.
but
not
wasn't particularly good. And I mean, Dallas really needs to upgrade linebacker. We don't know if Khalil Mullings is going to be anything.
Yeah,
but I mean, this is a wash for right now.
Another wash. I think it's just it is. I guess it goes back to like you got a starter though, but it's like, did you really? Did you really get a starter? He did. I guess start. Oh man! All right, Ed Ingram for a 6th-round pick for the Texans.
Easy Texans win. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Ed Ingram is a fine starter. No, their O-line in general is not great, but yeah, they traded basically nothing to get him. We'll see if it becomes anything, right? But for right now, this is an easy Texans win, and they extended him too. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah. Man, Texans, right? Oh no, Chicago. Chicago's the other one. Okay.
No, I mean they've been active.
Yeah, they're active. They're active. And then kind of a big trade, right? DK Metcalf in a 6th, which turned into Will Howard, maybe the future for the Steelers, for a 2. I didn't realize that there was a 2nd-round pick involved in this, and a 7th.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta say win for the Steelers for now, right?
For right now, I think that is true.
For now.
Like, DK is not necessarily like some world beater, but he has his moments. There are a lot of guys you'd prefer, but DK is better than I think most of the league at receiver.
Yes. Yeah. Like, well, I guess he was drafted for a 2nd-round pick. I was gonna say, like, is he worth that giving up that 2nd-round draft capital at this time of his career? Do you think he's still worth that?
I wouldn't do it right now, probably. But I mean, I get why the Steelers would, and he's their best receiver, and they made the postseason. Oladejo is a big question mark still.
Minnesota, Jordan Mason in a 6 for a 5 and a 6. Sure.
I kind of like Marcus Siegel a little bit.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason's also totally fine.
Sure. Jordan Mason, I guess, slight lean to the Vikings. Just, I don't know. I kind of don't care about this trade either, but he's serviceable running back, especially I guess nowadays where like a lot of teams are running back by committee. It's fine trade to give up a 5 and a 6. You get a serviceable running back, and he did play a decent bit last year too, right? For the Vikings.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. 159 attempts, 758 yards, 4.8 a carry. That's pretty good. 6 touchdowns. Not too bad. So, yeah, I would say the win for the Vikings there. A pure nothing trade, Joe Milton in the 7th for a 5th. Who cares? I'm just going to say it right now. Who cares? I think we move
really
on.
Helped the Cowboys in preseason. Wow.
He sure can throw that ball far, huh? But now we're getting into like the draft trades here, which is a fun one. Cleveland and Jacksonville, pretty big trade here. Mason Graham, Quinshawn Judkins, Dylan Sampson, and this year's first, and this was obviously the Travis Hunter trade, right? So Travis Hunter, Bashaw Tootin, and Ryan Lane?
Rion Lane, Bashal Tootin.
Rion. Yeah.
I think so.
I guess you would have to say TBD on this because Travis Hunter was injured. I might say slight lean to Cleveland though, especially with Travis Hunter maybe being a one-way guy moving forward. But
and Quinshon was really good as a rookie, and they got a first this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like Quinshon was good. I like what Cleveland got, and they got the first round pick this year, which is what is the pick number on
26?
26. So 24. So
it is 24. Okay, yeah 26 might be.
I would say Browns win on this, and I don't hate it for Jacksonville, but Browns win.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Moving up to your Giants here, the Jackson Dart trade. What do you think about that one?
I mean, it's so tough because, like, Charles Grant is not a Texan; he's a Raider,
right?
So that pick was moved. So it's tough to follow some of these. But if you told me number 34, number 99, and a third for Jackson Dart, I think the Giants have the lead on this one. It's like Houston didn't lose it because, who cares that they moved down? They got Jaden Higgins, who could be fine, and they have a third this year, which is kind of cool. But, I mean, the Giants got the most impactful player out of the trade, more than likely, so I like it for them.
Yeah. Moving up back into the first, and they really just, gave up 2 threes to go up. How many spots is that? 11?
10,
yeah, 11 spots. And for a potential franchise quarterback, I think that's a W for the Giants. Oh, boy. The James Pierce trade was an absolute W for the Falcons until the offseason, until this offseason, right?
I mean, even so, I don't know that it would have been a huge. I think it would have been close because the Rams still got Terrence Ferguson and a first out of it. And Kanata Mumpfield actually played, weirdly enough, as the number 242 draft pick as a rookie. I mean, Savion Jones could be something, but yeah, James Pierce might be jail Pierce. It's not really that much of a pun, but I think
he was so good though. He was so good
that is true.
It was like, man, maybe this was worth giving up that first round pick, and now it might be a big yikes for the Falcons, who maybe could use that first round pick. I didn't even know this was a trade. Jihad Campbell and Josh Simmons, they swap spots. I didn't even know. Who cares? They swap spots. Cool.
I mean, Josh Simmons was really good as a rookie. Jihad Campbell's going to be a starter now. Yeah. That Nakobe Dean's gone. I think this is a TBD, but I currently like it for both.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about this one here? Ollie Gordon, Crawshaw, go Gators.
I mean, it's tough because Torrey Horton is a Seahawk.
It's like 2 6s and a 7 for 2 5s. A 2027 5. I just now noticed that. Whatever.
Interesting.
Who cares? All right. Nick Emanwari I did not realize this was also a trade. I guess they traded up. So the Seahawks moved up. How many spots is that? 27 spots? No. 17 spots. Yeah. 17 spots for Nick Emanwari. And they gave up a third along with it.
Yeah, I like Kevin Winston for the future. Again, Oladejo's a big we'll see. But Emanwari currently the best player out of this deal. And he's such a good fit in Seattle. They have him playing in such a great role. It's so they've done really well here. It's like if the Titans just held on to 35 and got Nick Emanwari, there's no telling whether he would be good there. So it's tough to say the Titans outright lost this trade.
Right.
They do have potential on one side and kind of more of playing the long game. But the Seahawks got the most impactful player for sure now.
I love Emanwari going into that draft too. So I think that's a big pickup. And hey, Seahawks Super Bowl, any move they made, kind of a W, right? Okay. Whew. Another big second round trade here. So, all right, I'm trying to figure this out.
Well,
Miami
Houston later got involved somehow.
Yeah. I mean, this is a tough one because it's draft picks getting traded for other draft picks. 2 and a 5 for 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, I don't think Jonas Ivainia was particularly great as a rookie, but could be.
Right.
Ursary, pretty good, but not for the Raiders. So, like, you can't say, oh, the Raiders won this because they got draft capital that they would later turn into Jack Besh and Charles Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to say. So, I mean, that one we're just going to have to scratch off for right now.
Maybe we skip past some of these draft picks then, because like it's a lot of TBD. It's going to be a lot to be determined.
Yeah.
So I think we could probably skip through the draft. We got through the first round, which was kind of the big one. I did not realize Isaac Tesla was 2/3 involved. 3/3 for Isaac Tesla. I did not realize that. That's kind of a big one. I still like Isaac Tesla, though.
Yeah, no, he's definitely good. The Chicago Buffalo trade's interesting because Ruben Hippolyte is like not really good. Za Frazier and then Deion Walker had a very good rookie year. Very good rookie year. So you definitely would do that trade again if you're Buffalo.
Right.
Y.A. Black has been involved in like 6 trades somehow. That pick keeps getting traded.
Okay. Now we're getting to back to the good stuff here. George Pickens in a 2027 7th for a 2026 3, 2027 5. I mean,
easy Dallas win.
Easy Dallas win, right? Like,
also, not how you spell Pickens, notably.
This
website's a mess.
Yeah, we're looking at a website to see all the trades, and it's fine. You guys aren't seeing any of it, so it's fine. But yeah, easy win for Dallas here. George Pickens would be number 1 on pretty much every other team, arguably. Maybe not every other team, but most teams in the NFL. Yeah, awesome. They gave up a 3 and a 5 for him. That's incredible. Oh man, jeez, I forgot about Darren Waller getting traded. Okay. What are your thoughts on Darren Waller coming out of retirement?
Darren Waller had a couple good games. The Dolphins don't win this, but nobody wins. Like, this is just one of those okay, that trade definitely happened. That's the analysis.
Our ears won that trade because we don't have to listen to him rap.
Hell yeah.
All right, Minka Fitzpatrick in a 2027 5 for Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and a 2027 7th.
Minka's already on a new team. Jalen Ramsey was not that good with Pittsburgh. I think Jonnu Smith is gone now. This to me is another big wash.
Might be a wash here, yeah. It's crazy because there's big names in this trade.
Huge
but
names.
It's who cares?
I guess you might lean Pittsburgh because, again, they use these players to make a playoff run. But
yeah, and was this the first year Jalen Ramsey played safety?
They had to have been.
Right? So that was interesting.
He wasn't great back there, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I honestly don't remember that much of Jalen Ramsey this year. I mean, what's the next trade you see here that looks interesting?
The John Mechie one, he ended up playing for the Jets a little bit, but not a whole lot going there. The one that stands out to me is the Jets getting Jawan Briggs and a 7th this year for a 2026 6th from Cleveland. Jawan Briggs could be good. He might be the best player you've never heard of for a lot of you. He's played on the worst team in the league pretty much, and he's a young player that wasn't super hyped up, but he's got potential, and he's got a real future potentially on this Jets team now that they're surrounding him with more talent on that D-line with, Harrison Phillips and Devontae Sweat, and it should be a pretty fun, and obviously there are more, but Jawan Briggs, I would do that trade 100 times out of 100 if I'm the Jets.
What about this trade here, Devon Bailey for a 4 and a 7? He started playing a lot more after can't think of his name right now. Got traded to the Seahawks.
Rashid
Shaheed. He started playing a lot more after that, and he had some pretty big games. So that might turn into some for the Saints.
Yeah, maybe.
I would say a W for now, but it's hard when it's future picks involved, I guess, to kind of name a winner here. Player for player is a lot easier to decide. Wow,
the Jets getting Harrison Phillips.
The amount of trades I'm seeing right now where players are traded for a 6, a conditional 6, 7th round pick. Some pretty good return. I always wonder why more teams don't do this, trading their 6th and 7th for vets. Seems like
I think the reason is money.
That's fair, I guess. Yeah.
The next big one, I mean, Tim Patrick, it could be okay, but the next big one is Micah Parsons for Kenny Clark and first-round picks in 2026 and 2027.
This is an interesting one because obviously Micah Parsons is awesome when he's healthy, but he did get hurt, and you always kind of have to wonder how he's going to, play after his injury. Kenny Clark, solid, but, how old is he now?
Probably 30.
So, that's like a solid return. But giving up 2 future first-round picks for Micah Parsons, I think you would still do that, right? Any other team would still do that.
I think
the money is, I guess, something you got to talk about with Micah Parsons. But this is, one of, if not the best edge rusher in the league when he's healthy.
Yeah, he's not the best, but he is definitely in competition. It's just like Myles Garrett, I think, is in a league of his own.
Maybe
Mike is. If you told me too, I'm down with that. That's definitely a possibility. Tank Bigsby, I think, is a win for Philly. He was really good.
Yeah,
and they didn't give up much to get him.
Next trade, Odafe Oweh. See, I was a little upset with this trade at the time. Odafe Oweh in a 2027 7th for Alohi Gilman and a 5th. And I don't think the Ravens really need. The Ravens needed anything on defense, I guess. And I get Odafe Oweh wasn't producing at that point. I didn't like the trade at all. I'd much rather have Odafe Oweh, but I guess he was gonna be a free agent, is why they got rid of him.
And I will say the Ravens' defense was kind of transformed the moment Alohi Gilman started playing, which was insane to say, but it felt like it's how it was. And it seems crazy because the return for Oweh based on what his new contract is just completely ridiculous. Yeah. That's you'd expect maybe a second or third round pick at the very least, and they didn't get that. There were a lot of interesting trades in here. Cam Robinson, Jarvis Brownlee's why not just take the chance if you're the Jets?
Right.
Greg Newsome for Tyson Campbell was an interesting swap, but I don't know if anyone really won that.
Probably a wash there at this point. Greg Newsome, Tyson Campbell. But it was one of those. It's good for both of those guys. It kind of would have felt get a fresh, get on a fresh team and see what happens. Man, okay. The next trade I want to talk about, I think, is this one right here. Rashid Shaheed for a 4 and a 5. I think that's a slam dunk for the Seahawks, right?
No brainer.
Absolute no brainer.
He maybe gave them the biggest playoff moment in Seahawks history. There are some big ones, right? Honestly, the one that stands out to me is the Tony Romo getting tackled by, Jordan Babineau?
I think so, yeah.
I think that was who made that play.
Yeah.
But Shaheed, with his return value, he had some huge moments.
Right. And that's the thing. It's obviously, I think he's a decent receiver,
Yeah.
But having him as the return man, his ability as a return man, I think for a 4 and a 5, absolute slam dunk, absolute W for the Seahawks. And I almost wonder why more teams didn't try to do this trade, because he's so good on special teams, and special teams is important. It wins you games. It can win.
He had 2 return touchdowns in the regular season just with Seattle.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then obviously the kickoff return touchdown in the playoffs.
Yeah. Awesome trade. W for the Seahawks. Another Cowboys trade here. Mozzie Smith, 2026 second, 2027 conditional first, which I don't know what the condition is, for Quinnen Williams.
I believe the condition is it's the higher pick between Green Bay and Dallas.
Okay.
So the Jets will get whichever one is highest between those two teams.
Yep, I see it. Conditional hire of Cowboys or Packers in 2027.
Mozzie Smith is no good, but I respect the shot.
Yeah.
Maybe he becomes something with somebody. I like getting the second round pick, but Quinnen Williams is also awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So I don't know what you even say about this.
I would say Cowboys win, but it kind of depends on how good or bad that 2027 first rounder, I think, becomes. Because if one of the teams, Cowboys or Packers, just one of those have to stink, right?
Yeah.
and then they get the higher one of that. Like, that could end up being pretty good. Who knows? You never know. So, but Quinn Williams sick. He's awesome. Adonai Mitchell and 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner. I think even at the time, I would have said this is a win for the Jets.
I lean Jets here as well because, Sauce is still good, right? Like
we're not saying he's bad.
Quite a good player. It is 2 first-round picks to get a corner, which is quite a lot. And I still think, please ignore all the Texas stuff in the background in the hoodie.
No bias here.
No, but okay, here's the Adonai Mitchell is actually good. Is he consistently good? Not consistent, but he is a big outside receiver that gets open on the outside, and that is valuable and rare. Adonai Mitchell had flashes last year. He really did.
For sure.
So if you could just develop him, and it's like, oh my goodness, the 22-year-old, now 23-year-old receiver needs some development, that's crazy. We have people freaking out about 24-year-old receiver prospects in the draft. Adonai Mitchell is like just turned 23.
Is younger than some of these prospects and has played
for sure.
For 2 years already.
And we've seen it. We actually did see it. He had 3 for 96 at the Rams with the Colts. Yep. And then when he goes to the Jets, 8 for 102 and a touchdown, 6 for 58 and a touchdown. Like, he's still got to be able to convert some of these targets into catches and then, yards and touchdowns and all that. He's inconsistent, but also the Jets' quarterback play was inconsistent.
Yeah.
So we're waiting on the Jets offense, but man, I still like Adonai Mitchell, and I still think that there could be something here. I lean the Jets with everything they got. And it's not like that Colts pick is bad either. That's like number 16.
Yeah. I think Jets maybe lucked out a little bit with this year's pick too, because of the Colts collapse after the trade deadline and bye. But even at the time, I think most of us thought Jets W. And if Adonai Mitchell can, he doesn't even have to be receiver 1 on that team. He just has to be a really solid deep threat, and that's already a W, or like almost extra at this point, because I think they cared more about the 2 first-round picks. So, yeah. And again, we're not saying Sauce Gardner is bad at all. All right, only a few more trades left here, because obviously these are all the trade deadline trades. Like Joe Tryon in a 7th for a 6th, like, cool.
I think the big one is Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers.
That was that really helped their offense. Didn't give up a ton to get him, extended him. He was like the missing piece, which sounds crazy, but he really kind of unlocked the offense a little bit. Yeah, he's solid. He's not like flashy, but
like I feel like he's always been underrated, and this is him coming off of a 1,000-yard season the year before too. And they get him for a 4 and a 6. No idea what the 4 conditional is, but does it really matter? Probably not. So a 4 and a 6 to get a pretty solid receiver, yeah, not too bad. Draymond Jones to the Ravens for a 5th. I think that worked out for the Ravens. It's fine. I forgot what team he's on now, though. What team did Draymond Jones go to? Patriots.
I wanted to say Patriots, yeah.
Patriots. Yeah, I think fine. You got paid. Not too bad. Logan Wilson for a 7th from
didn't do
Cincinnati.
much with Dallas, to be honest. But
yeah, didn't do much. Didn't give up
so
much.
bad in general. But they gave up nothing to get him, and he's still there for another year, I think at least.
Right. And then I guess this was the final trade of the 2025 season. Jalen Phillips for a 3rd.
I think that's a big win for Philadelphia. He was like instantly their best pass rusher.
Yeah.
And helped them make that playoff run. Obviously, they were out instantly, but this was totally worth it for the Eagles. And I think they're pretty disappointed they didn't get to keep him.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it's with the thought that he might have been a rental, but maybe they had a shot to keep him, right? Because he was for sure free agent, right? Yeah.
You would give up your 3rd to make that happen. That's going to be like the 100th pick in the draft.
Something like that.
Or something close.
Yeah. So, yeah, a win for the Eagles. So, yeah, I guess that's all the trades from 2025. A lot of washes. A lot more washes than I thought, to be honest.
It's just tough to pick the winner between the Chargers getting Trevor Penning and the Saints getting a 2027 sixth.
I just
or
saw
the
this
Jets
trade
getting
first.
Jasir Taylor and the Chargers getting a 2028
Yeah,
conditional
2028
seventh.
pick.
We got a conditional seventh in 3 years from the point of the trade. It's like it's tough to do anything there.
Yeah. So, yeah, tough to tell. I think maybe next year, or it might take even 2-3 years for us to get like clear winners on some of these, but some of them we already kind of know. And I think the big one is the draft day trades, because we just don't know. Like all these trades that we're seeing, again, could be nothing trades for like 6th round picks and stuff, but maybe they can turn into something. I actually like this trade here, Oronde Gadsden for 2 6s. I think it's pretty solid for the Chargers, because I like
the problem with these draft day trades is it's not just like swapping those players.
Right.
It's just it's trading up to get that guy.
Right, exactly. It's like yeah, the 2 6s is really just 16 spots that they traded up for. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say here? I hope we get some cool trades this year. I mean, this was a pretty good trade deadline this past year. Looking back too. Like, where was the trade deadline? Like, right around here, right? The Micah Parsons area?
Micah was August.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, so Rashid Shaheed and all that. Oh,
yeah.
Sauce Gardner. That's where it was. Yeah, you're right. Sauce Gardner, Quinn and Williams. I was thinking of this trade, maybe, for Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, still, pretty decent trade deadline, but not a whole lot happened. But I think it's hit or miss with the NFL when it comes to trade deadline too.
We had a crazy year a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like we had
TJ Hawkinson trade year.
Yeah. We'll see what happens in 2026. Let us know your guys' thoughts on these trades from last season. Do you think we're wrong on some of these? Do you think there are winners where we said there are washes? Please let us know in the comments. Again, like the video, subscribe, become a member today. You get early access to new videos when you become a member. Follow Bangle at Bangle YouTube on Twitter. Follow me at WheelsFL, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.